Welcome back, my friends and fellow gamers. I'm Wrath, and we are back for episode 4 of Hellion. So, in the last episode, I went ahead and I refined up all of the materials that we've got, and I was able to get myself a decent amount of iron. We still need to gather up some more of the scrap, the carbon fibers, but we've been able to get at least a decent amount of materials. Now I've made a couple of these. I made one of the. Dang it! Thank you. I made one of the carbon filters, and I'm going to make another one right now, so that I can replace the ones that were missing on my ship and in my station here. And the next thing that we need to do, I think, is going to be to start our mission, which you can see over here, because that will give us direction for what to do, and then we can start going around and hunting for the various parts and stuff that we need as we go along. So we're going to go ahead and kick this off.
Remove some stress from oracles 1 and 2.
Okay. So, we're not going to get too much there. I want to say that we should bring the mining equipment, but I don't think that I want to currently. I'm going to leave the mining drill there. Got an extra battery there. And we're going to go ahead and head out. And we previously scanned down the Alp 007. I'm just going to do some cleanup here, so shut that down, power up the ship, and let's go get to work. Check and make sure I've got full tank. No, I don't. Could have been a pain in the butt. Let's go ahead and fill up our tank here. Alright, so while we're out, we're going to want to pick up any new parts that we can so that we can add them to our index of things that we can produce. Alright, so we're going to close the inner door, depressurize, and helmet down. I also recharged my batteries, so my helmet battery should be fine for a while, as long as I don't run the light too much. So let's go ahead and grab this. And close the door, and we'll have that pressurized as well. So now we are ready to get up here to the ship and look at what we've got going on. Alright, so we'll depressurize. So, and I transferred about 10 units of air into the ship, just in case. Or not air, but 10 units of oxygen for the air filter, even though with the filter containers, we shouldn't actually expend any oxygen. I just wanted to put it in there just in case. Okay, turn our helmet up. Alright, and we're in. So I'm going to go ahead and place this other filter in place, and we're going to cut ourselves loose. Now, remember, in the when you're playing this on multiplayer, absolutely remember to lock these doors, because you'll absolutely need your doors locked if you want any chance of being able to not have somebody raid you for everything you're worth. So we're going to go ahead and jettison off the top here. and we're going to sort of boost away. And let's go ahead and take a look at our scanning. So now we get to play with the new scanning mechanics, which I'm really looking forward to. So we've already got, okay, so it's already showing us basically where these sections are. But I want to check if I can detect where that other what was the, I'm gonna, hold on, I'm gonna go look at that comment from before that somebody had sent me that was all of the location data for the actual, for the Arguses. Because I know I have them here. Ah, there it is. Alright, so if I just want to see if I can actually scan this down. So let's make a custom orbit. So inclination 6.60, 192.86, 96.52. 51, 51, 3.59, 65, 356, 125.73. Okay, so if this is correct, then if I scan here, I should see that that object. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and angle myself so I can set my scan up correctly. Let's go very narrow beam. See right there. So it should be dead center in there, and let's try to narrow it down just a little bit more. 10-degree scan. A little bit further down, a little bit to the left. There we go. So if I'm fortunate, I should see a return on that scan. Although I don't think my range is sufficient to... Ooh, we're getting something. What do we get? Abandoned storage section, radar signature, possible contacts. Okay, so it gets almost something, but not quite that one. So let's go ahead and just jump over to AMP here. And we're going to, of course, use our standard warp. And initialize. And let's go. All right, so we'll have to take a look at that once we do a little bit more growing on this. You can basically skip Orthos 1 and 2. They don't actually do anything for you. So I tend to skip them. God, I love this new visual for the warp. It's so much better than the original one, because the original one was like if you had like the bloom turned on and stuff, it would just burn your eyes out. Like, do I have bloom turned on right now? Video. Yeah, I have bloom turned back on, and it does not burn my eyes out of my head anymore, because it used to be just like the surges coming by were just bright white, and you would just be like, ah, my eyes are melting, which was never good. While that's gone, I'm just gonna take a quick jump over here so I can readjust my window so I can see how long I have been recording. All right. So we're gonna take a quick stop at Alp 007 to get our quest updated with all that we need to do. And then we're gonna get to the main event, which is going to be going and getting parts. So that means salvage. Now, I still intend to come back up and look for the Argus. Actually, I think I will grab the Arguses first, since after I get this, that's going to be the most reasonable course of action. Okay, so there, the warp's stopped. And then there's the terminal there. Alright, so when you're doing this on a multiplayer, try to be as quick about this as possible, because this is a spot that pretty much everybody has to visit. So if you've got an enterprising little pirate, they'll wait for you here. A good example of that is, let's say I'm a two-man pirate crew and I want to be a sneaky little SOB. Well, I warp here and I drop off my guy with a bunch of hacking tools and extra oxygen, and have him sit on the surface hiding, waiting for a ship to show up. Oops, helmet. And then as soon as a ship shows up, you know, you wait until the person comes out and goes to the control panel, and you sneak up and take their ship, because they'll have left the door open for you. If they don't have any oxygen in their ship, then they'll at the very least have left you an open ship. And if you have at least 3 hacking tools, you can get in and take control of the ship, and then, you know, you're in business. All right, now also a lot of times in the past you had to let's see, nothing. Okay, let's.
Burned after 6 minutes. I'm just horrible at this. I should have taken that engineering course. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. Fried coupling and a blown amplifier. Well, okay, it's not that bad. But I think I'll have to make another salvage run through Betty's scrapyard. Note to self. Find spare warp cells before you end up stranded again. You got lucky last time.
Alright, see, so that didn't actually do anything. But if we save and load, and on multiplayer servers this would be log out and log back in, it should get you to be able to progress the quest. So here we're just reloading. Come on. Okay. See, now it recognizes that we're here and that we can check the log.
Burned after 6 minutes. I'm just horrible at this.
Okay.
I should have taken that engineering course.
So now it's time to go find the parts.
Fried coupling and a blown amplifier.
That continues to be a bug that they really need to address.
But I think I'll have to make another salvage run through Betty's scrapyard. Note to self. Find spare rope cells before you end up stranded again. You got lucky last time.
Okay, so alrighty, so let's get going. Sorry about that. Yeah. So expect that you're going to have to log out and log back in this location because generally you end up having to. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but let's go ahead and now that let's get ourselves free and clear of the asteroid and go back to our scanning. So what do we got there here? So let's check our scan here. Let's do a 30-degree upward scan. Okay, so we've got an asteroid there. Let's put in that custom orbit again so we can target it. Okay. Okay. Oops, a little dyslexic there. Okay, so if we aim our scan over there, narrow the angle quite a bit, I should, within reason, detect something there. But I don't. Let's jump to it and see if that's still the case. So this should be interesting. That doesn't show up on the scan, so it might not actually be there anymore. I mean, we're at the same point in the questing that we did last time in order to get this one, which was we had identified that location and that we needed to go get parts. So if it's still here, then we should detect it. But I have a feeling that because it's become so well known, it may no longer be here, or that might be only, it may only be available in multiplayer, because it may need to show up at a specific time under a specific quest. So we're going to find out here. Although the last time we got it was on single player, so it should be there. Weird. We're going to find out here. Because we're right at the moment where we should get something. And nothing. Okay, so they may have changed those details quite a bit. So let's set our scanning to a wide angle scan, and let's pitch it down. Down, I say. Okay. So let's scan and see what's down in the debris field below us. Nothing. Okay. That's the Gnosis ruins. That's really where we're going to have to go. So let's see if we can get a more narrow fix on anything here. Nope, no returns. Alright, so let's warp here and then warp over to there. Alright. Trying to show off again. That might be a little bit off target. But that's okay. I just need that orbit. So let's check the scanners here. Let's narrow that down as much as we feel good about doing. And scan. Okay, perfect. We got a few targets. Alright, so we've got an abandoned storage section. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and target that abandoned storage section as my first target. And we're already chewing through a substantial amount of fuel. And it's clear that we can't rely on finding an Argus anymore. So with the new scan mechanics, we're going to have to hunt this down ourselves. But I think that we're going to need some stuff. First things first, though, we need to prep our ship for going into the wasteland here. Because we're about to end, since we're going in and there's a pretty good chance we're going to breach the hull, I'm going to go ahead and preemptively empty the air out of the ship. Let's take a quick look here again. Alright, we're right at the 25-minute mark, so we're getting pretty close to being done. All the air is out of the system. Alright. Show me what else you can find. Okay, so we got broken array, damaged refinery section, scan over there. Nothing. Alright, hopefully we'll be able to find a few more. Oh, this is on a completely different orbit. Interesting. Alright. So let's go ahead and move in on this one. Alright, doesn't look like it has any power units. So, but it does have a cargo box. Man, I could really use an Argus right now. I could just dock on and suck all the resources out of this thing. But that doesn't look like it's going to be a possible option. So let's go ahead and position ourselves away from the side of this thing. Alright, match. Reefer position. You know what? I'll accept that. It works good enough for me. Alright, so parts and some resources would be nice. Okay, so we've got some scrap here. That'll be nice. My dog just heard my wife getting home. So this episode will probably be cut short here in just a moment. Alright. Some quick parts. You're about to hear some beagle barking, so if you don't like that kind of thing, you might want to take your headsets off in just a moment. Okay, so check the outside of the station here for anything. You know, it's rare to find anything else in this environment now that they've kind of changed what scrap is where. But I still kind of miss the days when there were multiple different types of scrap. That was, to a certain degree, kind of fun. Alright, let's go around the other side and fill up here. Alright. See if there's anything in this section for us. Nope. Okay, pretty much nothing there. Oh! I will take that, though. That is an important little piece of equipment. Take this warp cell. Another battery. Always good. There go the dogs. As predicted. Nothing there, nothing on top. There is, however, a nice little thing. Oh, yep, we got a power coupling here that we can grab. That's this guy here. Now these are quest-based items, so you won't have them any other time, but just one time. So let's go ahead and go in here and see if there's anything of interest. Okay, check the panel here. Nope, okay. Gotta remember I'm going back into gravity. Haha. Alright, nothing there. Nothing here. And okay, looks like we got a variety of different items that we can grab here. Let's grab a helmet for this. There's got to be a backpack somewhere. Let's set this one down for a second. Let's look for a backpack for it, because that's going to be a determining factor. Alright, that's a warp cell. Another suit. Where's a jetpack? I need a jetpack for the Proteus suit. That would be super. I'll take that servo motor, though. Oh, I can't take it out. Oh, lots of materials. Lots of materials. This would be worth rating like 3 times over. What's in the other one? Okay, so if I move everything over, we can see how much is actually contained in this station here. It's only little amounts, but when we get down to it, that could be a fairly decent supply run just by itself. We got lots of different containers here, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short for the moment. We'll pick up here in the next episode because we're just about out of time. So until next time, I hope that you've enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, let me know how I'm doing. And until next time, I will catch you on the flip side.